My brother sold my concert ticket behind my back, so I sold his gaming setup to buy it back. My brother Tyler always had this habit of taking my stuff without asking, but I never thought he'd go this far. Last month, I saved up for 3 months straight working at Target to buy a ticket to see Blink-182. This wasn't just any show either. They barely tour anymore, and tickets were selling for like $200 minimum. I finally got one during the pre-sale and felt like I'd won the lottery. I kept the ticket in my desk drawer in this little plastic sleeve, checking on it every few days like some kind of weirdo. Tyler knew how excited I was about it. I'd been talking about this concert since they announced the tour. Hell, I even asked him if he wanted to come with me and offered to help him get a ticket, but he said he wasn't interested in old people music. Fast forward to last Tuesday. I come home from my shift and go to check on my ticket before dinner. The plastic sleeve is there, but it's empty. My heart literally dropped into my stomach. I tore my entire room apart thinking maybe it fell out somewhere. Nothing. I marched straight to Tyler's room and found him playing Call of Duty with his headset on. I yanked it right off his head and asked where my ticket was. He didn't even pause his game, just shrugged and said he sold it to some kid at school for $180 because he needed money for new cleats. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He sold my ticket that I bought with my money for his stupid soccer cleats. When I asked how he even got into my room, he said I left my door unlocked and he figured I wouldn't mind since I'm always sharing stuff with him anyway, which is complete bull because sharing a bag of chips is not the same as selling someone's concert ticket. I started yelling at him to get it back, but he said the kid already gave him the money and there was nothing he could do. He had the nerve to tell me to calm down and that I was being dramatic over just a concert. That's when I noticed his gaming setup. His PlayStation 5, the fancy racing wheel he got for his birthday, his gaming chair, 2 controllers, and his huge monitor. All of it probably worth around $800 total. I told him he had 24 hours to get my ticket back or I was selling his stuff. He laughed at me and said I wouldn't dare because mom and dad would kill me. Then he put his headset back on and ignored me like I wasn't even there. The next day after school, I checked with him one more time. Still no ticket. So I waited until he went to soccer practice and our parents went grocery shopping. I loaded everything into our dad's truck. The PlayStation, monitor, all of it. I drove straight to this gaming store downtown that buys used stuff. The guy behind the counter looked at everything and offered me $650 cash on the spot. I told him I needed at least $700 because I had to replace something important. He agreed when he saw the receipt showing Tyler paid $1,200 for the PS5 alone last year. I took that money and drove to the kid's house that Tyler sold my ticket to. Turns out he was actually pretty cool about it. His mom made him give me the ticket back when I explained what happened, and she only made me pay her the $180 her son originally paid. She said her kid could wait for the next tour. So I got my ticket back and still had $520 left over, which I put in my savings account. When Tyler got home from practice, he went straight to his room and I heard the loudest scream of my life. He came running downstairs crying to our parents about how I stole his gaming setup. I simply explained that I sold it to buy back my concert ticket that he sold without permission. My parents asked Tyler if this was true and he tried to lie at first, but eventually admitted it. They told him that what I did was fair since he stole from me first. My dad even said he was proud of me for handling my business instead of just crying about it. Tyler had to do extra chores for 2 months to buy back a used PlayStation 4 and a basic monitor. He also had to write me an apology letter and promise never to touch my stuff again.